Um, well, why now? It's a valid question.
Since we say so many times that we're never going to do it again?
I don't think we ever thought, about getting back together. I thought in 2006, this was it.
2006 made sense. I mean, logistically. It was the 10-year anniversary of that record. And we hadn't played since we broke up. And it made sense to do it. Now I think it's way, for me personally, I don't know what the other boys said, but for me, it's way more about, we all obviously still love this thing.
Yeah, we had been asked to play the California Rev show back in June, and it just, I don't know, when that came up, it was kind of shot down immediately, like, no.
Chris has been playing in Super Touch, and he went out to the California Revelation 25, and he just came back feeling really great about it.
It was definitely like, people were like, why isn't Texas playing this? Like, is Texas gonna play the New York show? And I'm like, I really don't know, I didn't really have an answer for that.
He called me and he's like, I had the best time. And I think we just saw it all on the internet, on Facebook, and it looked like everybody just was like, it was a really good time, and he just felt good about it, and he brought it up, and we all kind of talked about it. And
we were finally in a position, all of us, where the things that we wanted to do, even between 2006 and now, we were more well established in. We, whether that be career or just life in general. And I felt like we could kind of approach this without the same kind of stress and non-fun that a lot of reunions could be potentially.
The whole aspect of, being young and being into bands and being at each other's throats the whole time, which we were. I'm sure that's no secret, but now it's way more about just treating this little slice of heaven that we all got dealt, like treating it with as much kindness and just want to spread it around, while we can, while we're still able to do that.
Texas is the Reason, it's kind of weird for me because I don't really find the songs to be, they don't seem dated or old to me. Especially when we played the other day, we practiced for the first time, and it's not like we're rehashing something. It doesn't feel like it's something that just is like, oh, we're trying, this is something that we're trying really hard to make again. It just comes really easy for us and it feels natural.
It's a little rusty, I'm sure. Just anybody who doesn't play together for 5 or 6 years, it's going to be rusty. But, every once in a while, we'd hit a stride where it sounded and felt like, well, shit, that's exactly what it's supposed to sound like. And
the songs are fun. I've always loved the songs. I think they've stood the test of time, and, it doesn't feel weird playing songs at age 40 that I was playing in my early 20s. It doesn't feel out of character. I think we still stand behind this music, and it's still fun to play, and hopefully for people who never got to see us, they're gonna hear really good representations of this music. Playing these songs again, a lot of them are still unresolved. Can anyone really answer that question? Do you know who you are? I think that's one of the reasons why even just hearing those words together, it actually means something to people, and why, 20 years later even, people can listen to those songs, and it's not like a time and a place. It's not like, a straight edge record in 1989 or, a political punk record railing against Reagan. They were definitely themes that that all of us, I think, still relate to, and when we play the songs, it's pretty amazing because you realize that, yeah, I can understand, I guess, why people still care about it 20 years later, because I play it and I'm in that place again. I still care about it. It still makes sense to me. we have this really cool old car that's in really great shape. You know, it's not built for like a cross-country trip, but it's good to like take out and drive around the neighborhood and, you know, take some friends for a ride in it. You know, it's kind of like we've kept this kind of preserved. You know, we have such a small recorded output. It's amazing that a band that was together for 2 years is still, you know, we still have these opportunities to even do it bigger. So I think it's just something that you know, we're not saying this is it. You know, we're saying like, let's see what there is. Like, let's see what we can do with this and have fun.
All of us seem to be in a good place with you know, just life in general. And I'm super excited about the, you know, the idea of it continuing on.
I think 2006 was, to some extent, a desire to have personal closure, even more so than band closure. This time around, though, it feels like band closure. And I feel like personally, we're all in a really awesome place, which is a great thing for Texas is the Reason. But now it feels like, you know, there's something else that needs to be done.
The future of Texas is the Reason? Who knows? We'll see if it all makes sense. See what happens.